did this, and it's a great exercise to get to know your fellow Rotary members, and it was just awesome. So a little bit about Asch, some things I just really didn't even know. He was born in Cairo, Egypt. His parents immigrated to the United States when he was only 3 years old, and he's got a sister who's 1 year old. Asch is, he came from Egypt, which is a very divided country in regards to religion. There's about 80% Muslims and 20% Christians, and a heavy religious discrimination against the Christian population. According to Asch, this limits his opportunities for both schooling and employment. His parents didn't want their children to grow up in the discriminatory environment in Egypt, and wanted them to live a better life. So his parents came to the United States with no money, no belongings, and they didn't even know the language, so it was quite awesome. They gave up their careers in Egypt. Asch's mother was a head nurse, and his dad was an engineer. They came to the United States and came to live in Bowling Green, Ohio, where his uncle was living. And basically while they were there, they worked in factories in northwestern Ohio, saved enough money for both his sister and himself to attend college. Asch graduated from Miami University and obtained a Bachelor of Science, or Bachelor degree in Finance. He moved to Columbus in 1995 and worked as a consultant for IBM, and he's worked with them for 20 years now, doing consulting work. He traveled all over the United States with IBM, doing the consulting work. His clients are state and local governments and the federal government. Asch met the love of his life, Kate, in 2000. And she's from Michigan. He says the nice part of Michigan. Lake Michigan coast. After they met, Kate and Asch maintained a long-distance relationship for 5 years, 5 long years, according to Kate. And she was not happy at all having to wait 5 years before marrying Asch. Asch wanted to wait and get married until he received his MBA in finance from the University of Georgia. And they finally got married in 2005 and moved to Dublin. Kate has 2 older children from a previous marriage named Lexi and Joel. Lexi is 21, or she will be 21 in June, and she's a very talented artist. She's a sophomore over at Ohio State. And this past year, this kind of goes to show how much love there is in the family, Lexi changed her last name to McHale.
Cool.
And Joel is 28. He's one of the first children in the United States diagnosed with autism. The autism spectrum, which is called Asperger's syndrome, it's like the little professor's syndrome, where they really concentrate on a certain area. Like he can tell you everything about tornado sirens, if he wanted to, and knows all the details about it. It's quite amazing. He currently lives and works independently, and it works for the UPS hub in Hilliard. Kate and Asch have 1 child together. She's 7, and her name is Ava. She's at Chapman Elementary. And most of you know that Asch owns with his wife, Kate, owns and operates Sunny Street Cafe. And they started the business together because they wanted something that would fit their lifestyle and their family, and they discovered the perfect fit with Sunny Street Cafe. They opened it in February 2010, right in the middle of the recession and the middle of the worst winter in central Ohio at the time. And they persevered, and everything has come through really nicely for them. Since they were only open from 6:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. for breakfast and lunch, Asch says it's ideal for his family. Perfect thing for them to have. Asch and Kate's restaurant is a great neighborhood gathering place for people in the community, and everybody always feels warm and welcome when they're there. And I feel that the restaurant is truly an extension of Kate and Asch, definitely. They want every customer to feel like they're coming to their home. So, Asch and Kate's #1 belief is to give back to the community that they live in. They give back to organizations like the Dublin City School System, Make-A-Wish Foundation, and the Moore Foundation. And believe it or not, Asch does get some free time. And in his free time, he likes to, he's the treasurer for the PTO at Chapman Elementary, and loves to play basketball and do traveling as much as possible.
So So this was a great experience, and we did think we knew each other very well, and it's going to be great for each person in Rotary to learn about each other and then tell us about them. Roland, I'm going to try to pronounce your last name. I've been practicing. Cagnano.
Perfect.
He comes from Italian descent, but he was actually born and raised here in Columbus. He went to Upper Arlington High School, and get this, over a span of 13 years, he got his Bachelor of Science degree, Doctor of Dental Surgery degree, Master's of Science degree in Dentistry, and Certificate of Graduate Prosthodontics from the Ohio State University, all in 13 years.
Wow.
So that's a great accomplishment.
You ever going to go to work?
He married his wife, Lisette, and they're going to be celebrating 11 years this year in June. So that's awesome. Lisette is actually from Colombia, and she was practicing dentistry there, and she moved to the States here in 2000, living with her sister in New York. Actually, I found out that the magic happened when they worked together for the same dentist in Bexley. And then they say the rest is history. They have one child. He's here today, Andreas. He's 5 years old, so everyone say hi to Andreas. He likes to come to Rotary meetings anytime his dad will allow him to come. But if he's not here, he asks how his Rotary meeting was that week.
Future Rotarian.
Roland is the president and owner of Dublin Dental Care. It's on Avery Muirfield. It's a large state-of-the-art dental practice, which opened in 2003, which was a very busy year also for him. That same year, he got his master's thesis, received his master in science degree, and got married that year. So it was a really busy year for him. Roland is also a member of the American Dental Association, the Ohio Dental Association, Columbus Dental Society, Zenus Christian Fellowship, and on top of that, he's vice president of the Boucher Dental Conference. He likes to play golf, travel with his family, and has a passion for aviation, and he hopes to get his pilot license someday. So it would be great for the Rotary Club, and maybe we'll get another pilot flight. Who knew we actually had a celebrity in the house here? Some great tidbit that I had no idea. So it goes back actually to 1989 when Roland won a contest for free movie tickets at a brand new radio station here in town called Power or Hot 105.7. When he went to pick up the tickets, the DJ thought he had a good voice for radio. So he said he should send in a tape for the program director. So Roland had, thought this guy was crazy, and he said, why would I want to do that? I'm a student at Ohio State. But he said, no, well, why not? I'll send in a tape and just see what happens. So about a week later, the program director actually called him up and said he wanted him to rock and roll on his radio station this weekend. So the rest was history. Roland continued to rock and roll on that station for a couple of years, and then actually another bigger station actually called him Sunny 95. So they wanted him to be on the air as a part-time weekend DJ, and he stayed on the air for 7 years. Wow. So that helped to put him through his college and dental school. So I don't know if you guys have ever listened to this show, but while on Sunny 95 in the 90s, he occasionally was the host for the program Love Songs and Nothing But Love Songs.
Such memory.
Some of you may remember this song. So he stayed with Sunny 95 for 7 years, and he was actually one of their youngest DJs at the time. And so he decided after he graduated from OSU and do his residency that he just retired from DJing. But in 2008, he kind of wanted to dabble in it again, and he currently does a 1-hour weekly program. If you guys want to catch it, It's on 102.1 and 98.3 every Tuesday evening at 7. It's called The World Party, and it's a mix of dance and party music.